Hey Mustangs, I'm Andrew Klepser.
And I'm Cole Mason.
And welcome back to your broadcast for the week of January 17th, 2022.
Will you be going to next semester eligible? Let's start off with Brinica to see how things will be in the second semester.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Brinica with your school news for this week. With the new semester rolling in, eligibility for athletics and activities can be kind of confusing. To start off, grades for student leaders, athletes, and performers will be reviewed on Thursday morning at the end of the semester. Students will be notified with their eligibility status on Thursday morning and are informed that they have until 3 p.m. on Friday to turn in grade updates from teachers to either the athletics or activities office. The eligibility status finalized on Friday of the last week of this semester will determine the eligibility status for the week of the new semester. Also, on Monday, January 24th, you will start the morning off by meeting in your enrollment rooms. While there, you will be able to get a copy of your new schedule and review important policies with your teachers. Make sure to keep your grades up so you can continue to participate in awesome extracurriculars. Have a great start to the new semester, Mustangs. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Brinica.
Now let's focus on finishing this semester strong, Mustangs.
We're going to pass it off to Mason to see some great exam tips.
Happy exam week, Mustangs. I'm Mason Bell with your comedy segment for the week. As exams are upon us, we at PCTV will be telling you the do's and don'ts of students preparing for exams.
Eat a healthy breakfast to keep you energized. Don't just eat candy for breakfast. Make sure you get a good night's sleep and don't stay up all night on your phone. Most importantly, make sure you take the time you need to prepare for your exams. Don't wing it, these grades are important.
Have a nice week, Mustangs. Good luck on those exams. Back to you in the studio, Cole and Andrew.
Awesome, Mason.
Now let's head to Lauren to see what's going on with athletics.
Off to you, Lauren.
Thanks, guys. This past week was a great one for the Mustangs. On Saturday, girls competitive cheer took home first place at the Mustang Invite. On Tuesday, our girls and boys basketball teams pulled out a win against Loy Norix, ending with a score of 71-35 for the girls and 68-58 for the boys. Boys swimming had a meet against both Kalamazoo Central and Matawan, and even set a new school record for the 200-yard free relay. Let's hand it over to Will for an inside look on the Alpine ski team.
Hey Mustangs, Will Judet here with your athletic update for the week. The snow is coming down, so that means ski team is heading into action. Last week, your girls varsity ski team hit the slopes in an awesome competition at Bittersweet. Now let's get an inside scoop from Eric Fernandez.
For this season, I'm excited just to be back out on the slopes. There's some good snow this year. Last year it kind of came late, but looks like we're going to have an actual regular season this year. So just excited to get back out there. The best part about being on the team is combining with Northern and coming together, the two schools. We don't get to unite that often, so just seeing some kids from Northern. For this year, I just plan to improve as much as I can. I've always been a racer, and I didn't start racing until my sophomore year. And last year, I was able to get a varsity spot, and we went to conference. So do better at conference and do better as a team, just improve overall.
Thanks, Eric Fernandez. This Wednesday, the ski team will compete in their second conference race at 5 p.m. at Timber Ridge. Head out to support your Mustangs. Stay warm out there. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Will. Make sure to support your Mustang athletes. Now back to Andrew and Cole.
Thanks, guys.
This one goes out to all of our aspiring PC chefs.
Let's check in with Devin to see what's cooking in the kitchen with our cooking club.
What's cooking, Mustangs? Devin Porter here with your scoop on activities. If you haven't figured it out yet, this week we are covering the cooking club. Meeting every other Tuesday, this hot club gathers to make food, all the way from 3 to 4, all while having a blast doing so. Now let's send it to Junior, Aaliyah Kensler, for more on the club.
We wanted to develop the club because we know that cooking is important in people's lives, and it's important that people learn how to cook so they can do it in the future and provide for themselves and their families. And also, we wanted this club so people that enjoy cooking, like me and Colin and Talal, so we could share our love for cooking with the school. One of my favorite things that we've made is probably peppermint bark before the winter holidays, because we gave them to the teachers so they could enjoy something, you know, just a little token of gratitude for them. And then we also made apple crumble, and we made like a whole Thanksgiving feast with like mashed potatoes and mac and cheese and sweet potatoes, and that was a lot of fun.
Cooking Club is bi-weekly, so make sure to keep an eye out on any updates on that. That's it for me. Back to you in the studio, Andrew and Cole.
Thanks, Devin. Hey, Cole, would you consider yourself more of a DC or Marvel person?
Oh, for sure, Marvel all the way. Let's take it to Drew to see how the fan bases are represented at Portage Central.
Thanks, guys. Many people in this school, students and teachers included, spend a lot of their time watching television and movies. Those that are able to have a lot of strong opinions regarding their personal entertainment. To put those opinions to the test, we ask avid fans of some of these fantastic small screen and big screen entertainment to pick and choose between popular flicks. Why do you enjoy DC more than Marvel?
Okay, so personally, DC has The Flash, and I think DC, okay, the TV shows are better, but the Marvel movies are better, but overall, DC has better superheroes.
I really like the storylines for Marvel, and I like the characters a lot better, especially Black Panther.
Why do you like Parks and Rec more than The Office?
Well, first of all, throughout the entire season, it's actually good all the way through. The Office just kind of dropped off after Michael left. And also, Andy from Parks and Rec is significantly better than Andy from The Office.
Parks and Rec is basically just the recreation of The Office. Like, it's got the same kind of casual setting, but it's just more boring. Like, The Office shows relationships and it progresses through the seasons, but Parks and Rec, it just stays the same, and I couldn't get past the first season. It was so boring.
Why are you more of a Star Wars fan than a Star Trek fan?
Well, for number one, because of Grogu here. But for number two, I think I love the more of the fantasy aspect of Star Wars. The Force, the morality tale of good versus evil, where Star Trek is all about exploring and adventuring and trying to bring peace throughout the galaxy. Star Wars is just that classic hero's tale, going on an adventure and having that adventure change who you are as you come back.
I like all the various Star Trek series over the years, from the original show, Next Generation, Voyager, and so on. And I think that I've liked the recent movies that have come out a lot better than the Star Wars movies.
As expected, there were a lot of differing opinions, but you really can't go wrong with any of these titles. That's all I have from up here. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Drew. Well, that's all for this week, Mustangs.
Come back next week for more on PC News.
I'm Cole Mason.
And I'm Andrew Klexer.
Signing off.